So I just remembered a dream I had, which made me very upset. In that dream, I ended up freaking biting a chunk off the neck of a cougar. Or it could have been a leopard. And I don't think it was a deer, the other character in this dream. I think it was an antelope or something. I don't know. It was a smaller. So I realized what the dream meant. The dream is you are both the predator and the prey as a species, the people primates, the Homo communia, because your behaviors really reflect this. So the dream started with somehow this antelope maybe got skinned, so no more skin, and escaped where it was about to get killed or manufactured for something. Again, which is you, right? You're all being manufactured for something, because that's what you've done. HSD has domesticated yourselves towards each other in so many ways, and it's so common, it's such the norm now, you don't even see it. You don't even see that you are the prey. So in this dream, like the leopard, like he's not even hungry. He's just going by. He's like, what's this thing? Doesn't look like anything I've ever seen. And he's kind of confused, but by instinct is like, it comes close and it runs a little bit, this thing, and it's confused too, and it ends up and I'm saying no, and I'm trying to run closer. Stop it. This creature's already dead. He's a victim that escaped. And you're not even hungry. Leave it alone. So by the time I get to it is actually when I know the leopard has bitten already too much into the neck, and probably is unlikely that even if the skinning didn't... By the way, some species that are skinned can survive with the right circumstances, by the way. But anyways, so I was so pissed off that the leopard did this, which again, the leopard represents you. You are both. You are both prey. Found $1. And you are both... Oh, speaking of, I just was posting something at the post office, and there's 10 cents on the ground, but it's not mine, and it's in a store. So I'm not gonna take it. It's like stealing, so I put it on the counter. But then I'm looking for 10 cents in my change to pay for the coin, so I find it in my change. And for me, that's a very simple principle to apply. Like, I didn't own that 10 cents just because it's there and I kind of found it. Like, I don't know if you guys get that, but... Anyway, so in this dream, I'm like, I reached a leopard that's already kind of in a ball with the antelope skinless underneath it. And again, this is a lot about what's happening in the world today in the news, the patterns of how much harm is still coming to kids, your own or others that are supposed to be in your care. And it's really, you are both prey and predator, because you see the world in competitive worldviews instead of the actual ones where life operates under collaborative symbiosis, cooperative worldviews as a majority. I'm not saying there's no prey and predator in some of the aspects of the ecological world, but that's not primarily what drives it, by the way. Not in this kind of cruel way, as in this dream that represents who you really are. Because you're prey in ways and predators in ways that is totally not required or necessary. So again, you think you're the top of the pyramid, but you're the top of the pyramid of failed predators, because you don't even recognize that you are your own prey as well. So in that dream, I kind of grabbed the leopard and just frickin' want to show it what it feels like to be bitten for no reason. Like, I wasn't hungry for that leopard. Freaking bite really hard and spit it out. And that's kind of what it is. Like, it makes me very upset that there's still politicians being caught for same old, or, police officers in high levels in Europe, or there's still the concept of common sense eludes you. You still can't deviate from the momentum of your past behaviors. So, for example, I'm eventually going to save up the funds to file court papers for the school district that I worked with the last time, which was also one that I was... and they owe me money, by the way, but that's not why I'm taking them to court. But they're the ones I had when I was a kid growing up. And I tell you, when I was in their schools, I could see that the kids that go there, they are coping in whatever counterproductive ways they can in these unsafe, insecure environments where the adults are failing them. So it's 25 years after Well, I mean, it's more than that. It's it's almost 2 generations ago that I went there. But even if you measure like last 2 generations and a generation ago, it's again people primates failing their young. And the only fight that they will have the courage to do is not the one to change things for their young. It's to defend the status quo and their own self-image and their own right to take the path of least resistance for their paychecks. So, man, you are a failed species.